to the Drifting on the Arroyo Podcast. This is Mig.
This is Lano
RK67.
And a very, very, very special guest. He's back.
This is G.
He's
The G-Dog.
back.
What's up, gentlemen?
The original.
The
crew
OG founding
is back.
drifter.
Yeah. Hey, are the mics on?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear everybody.
yeah. I can hear
It
you.
sounded a little weird.
Yeah.
I can hear.
We've been blessed by the presence of G-Dog.
The stars finally aligned, and
Yeah.
his dude is finally in the neighborhood and got to swing by during recording time.
Yeah, this has to be on a more regular basis right here.
Yeah.
Four on video, right? We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
So what's up, dog?
That's
on
this
video.
whole video thing is a little new for me. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the camera like, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it is. I mean, we don't even look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
people that watch it, they comment and shit. It's like, well, what are you guys looking at? You know, it's like, so we look at the screen up here. I'm looking at Rick or whatever.
They didn't comment on Rick
Hey.
scratching his nuts.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I don't know.
No, Lano edited that out. Lano edited that out. Because it was bad.
That footage
It was-
hasn't aired yet.
No,
It was
I
bad
saw
the
it
last
on YouTube.
episode. No, not last week's.
No,
The first time.
The first
No,
episode.
last week was bad.
Last week's was bad.
Last week
Yeah.
was bad. Yeah, last week was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week I look over at this dude. He was
It was
digging
like-
in there. I'm looking at him. I'm like, and he's like, hey, Lano, did they see me in your camera? Like the wheels started turning, dude, and like stuff started clicking.
And I had to go
off.
back when he said that. I had to go back to look, and then I did see him like digging
Was
in
he
there.
making facial expression like,
People probably would have been like, get that guy to the doctor. That's how bad it was. Yeah. Or I was like this. I went.
like you got caught?
like a dog when you yell, it's like, hey.
Yeah, like a dog.
I think we need to prescribe you a Provecto there, buddy.
Yeah. No, I'm good, man. It's just, it's
Yeah,
a guy thing.
Yep.
yeah, man.
Hey, Lano.
Yeah.
So we just want to send some. We won't talk about it too much, but
Well, our number one listener.
yeah, our number one listener
is in
sending
recovery.
prayers.
So
Yeah,
we'll send
Well,
out
you
our,
didn't,
just some
you didn't hear
our
what we were
wishes.
talking about it before, but
yeah.
our wishes. We'll send out our wishes.
Lano's mom had a little
Health scare.
health scare
Yeah,
Oh shit.
over the weekend.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
right?
She's good now. Yeah, she's good now. But
so you are. In
well,
our,
we'll tell you about
you
it
are in our
after.
prayers and thoughts.
I know.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And we are the type of group of people that say if we're praying for you, we actually pray. We don't just say it. It's not just lip service. We do it. So
Yeah,
praying for your recovery and
our number one listener.
our number one listener from day one.
Yep.
Our day one.
So get better. Get well soon.
All right. So how do you feel about the cameras, Gene? What do you think?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
Just
Hey,
pretend
you
they're
know-
not there.
I mean,
It's a good switch up.
I gotta get a light.
You've been seeing the updates of. You still listen to Two Bears in One Cave?
Yeah.
What do you think about that podcast? Because I've been seeing, you ever see guys that review the comic podcasts, and they've been talking shit about the Two Bears in One Cave. Like they're saying that Tom Segura already mailed it in, and Kreischer's just cringy. And what's your opinion on their?
That's his personality though. Kreischer,
And-
he talks a lot.
Yeah,
And it's been at that since the beginning where Bert will just carry on and he'll talking about one thing and he starts talking about something else right away.
yeah.
And barely lets Tom get in the word in edgewise.
Yeah, because remember when we were talking about we want to have some in the bank and all this, but then we
Yeah.
want to stay current.
Right.
Well,
Well,
I guess
that's how they are. They're not current at all. They have everything in the bank
yeah,
because they're on tour. So when they get
Oh.
together,
They just record
They
stuff
just
and then
record-
they just put it out as it
Like
is
a bunch
coming
of
out.
record like
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
Oh,
and then put 'em-
okay.
yeah,
Is it
so
weekly?
it's outdated.
yeah, they do it every Monday. It comes out. But like if Bert was just on tour, he did a fully loaded tour,
Uh-huh.
so he was gone for a while. So they'll have guests like on there, but when they're both touring and they can't get together, they'll just whenever they can they'll put like 4 or 5 in the bank, and
Oh, okay.
because you'll hear them talk about certain things, you're like, that happened like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like one episode, I was listening. They're like, "Yeah, well, summer's starting next week," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dude, it's like we're in July already."
I mean, that's why it'd be hard because you kind of would have to do episodes like that where you don't really put like time of reference.
Yeah.
In
Right.
It's like you just kind of try to do like something in general.
That's what I say.
Like,
We'll
just
we'll
in
talk about a
general
movie or
topic,
some
yeah.
cards or something.
Like
just
the only one
fill a
that
half
they
hour.
did live, well, not live, but they recorded like right after was when they did the Tom Brady
The roast.
the roast they did.
Yeah.
But it was they did it that Monday,
Yeah.
so they were because
They probably did
they
it
were
on
LA.
site too, right?
No, what they went to because when they're here in LA,
Uh-huh.
they go to Bert's house. He has like a whole house that he designates for all podcasts.
Oh, okay.
So he turns the rooms into like studios.
Yeah.
So he has a Birdcast. He's got one for the two bears, and another one like his wife does one.
Yeah.
So he has all those rooms for that. And when they're most of the time they're in Austin, where fucking
So
Tom
where
Segura has a
Segura's
thing,
at.
yeah. So
Yeah, because it was trippy hearing it, like how we were talking about
Yeah.
staying current and all this. Like,
Yeah.
it's like these way bigger comedian podcasts are
Have a
having
hard
the
time
same
doing
issue,
it.
but
Yeah.
they're having the same thing.
Yeah.
So
And then-
what are they saying? That's just like it's not like not current. Like that's why.
So, like the clip I saw today was because of what happened with Trump. So they had something like they touched base about Trump real quick.
Mhm.
So since this thing happened with Trump this past weekend, they played that episode, but it had nothing to do with what happened to Trump.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like
today's episode or yesterday's episode.
I think yeah.
Yeah, because they
So
already
just
those are
to
just
get-
recorded. In the,
Yeah, those are pre-recorded
You
like
guys,
way back.
I'm sure they'll talk about it in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
You guys see the TV? You see this guy right here? You know who that is?
Stavi?
Oh, that's
Stavros.
Shane Gillis.
No, it's Stavros.
Oh,
Well, he has a
can't see.
Netflix show, and it's pretty funny. This guy too.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Is he? I didn't know who he was, but
Yeah.
the Netflix show is
I
pretty
gotta
funny.
see. I gotta
Like they
zoom
work
in.
at like a tire shop or a mechanic shop. I think it's just like 6
I want to
episodes.
say he's Greek, because there's a couple of Greek comedians,
Uh-huh.
and one other dude is
Oh yeah, this guy he's his boss, and then he's yeah.
they're like really close with John Stamos,
Oh,
because they're both Greek.
yeah.
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, Uncle Jesse.
Oh, Stamos is Greek.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the name yeah.
He's a pretty mother effer, dude.
Prettiest man I ever saw.
What do you think about all those the Rogan Sphere comics? You know they call is it the Rogan Circle or Rogan Sphere?
Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, fucking Brian Callen, what's his face, Brendan Schaub, all those guys.
Andy Schultz
Andrew Schultz.
or yeah, no?
Andrew Schultz is more New York, but he blew up. He was blowing up, and then he went on the Rogan podcast. So I guess they kind of put him in there.
Tony Hinchcliffe too, no?
Hinchcliffe, he's doing his he does a podcast where he brings people on and they just like roast people. They roast each
Yeah,
other.
that killed Tony.
Yeah, Kill Tony, and Rogan's been a guest on there for years.
Yeah.
So I think that's what kind of helped him up. But the comics, it's those two and the other two, and then they have even Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz.
Oh yeah, Joey. But Joey Diaz been in the game.
Yeah,
He's like his
They
standalone.
he met Joe Rogan a long time ago, but he's considered in that thing because they're
Bobby Lee.
all these guys. No, Bobby Lee's on kind of.
He's
on
old
his own.
school too, huh?
Bobby Lee actually came up with Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
That was
I
his
remember
mentor. He's the one that kind of took him on the road and everything.
Well, I remember him being on what was it? It was that Mad TV, no?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like
Bobby
in the
Lee?
comedy world,
Yeah.
like when he was doing stand up.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on Mad TV.
Yeah, he was on that Freezer LAPD.
Oh yeah.
He
yeah,
did that whole skit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
When Joe Rogan did that whole Carlos Mencia thing when they were gonna
Yeah.
fight or whatever,
Yeah.
they did a video with Redman. There's his producer at the time, and they got Bobby Lee at the back, the store in the back where the stairs are, and they were asking him if he stole jokes, like if Carlos Mencia, and he was like, "I don't want to answer, man." He goes, "Ned's been good to me," because that's his real name, Ned.
Yeah.
He goes, he when he said he was on the road with him, that he bought him a car, he took him on the road, he took him to he's from Honduras.
Yeah.
Guatemala or something, no?
Honduras.
He
I
took
think
him,
Honduras.
he took him to Honduras to see, meet his
Kinda looks
family,
like
and go
Manny,
do all
huh?
kind of shit. So
Manny, if he had a goatee, he's got his short and stubby like Manny.
So he said he was really good to him, and he even went on the podcast and they talked about it on the Tiger Belly.
But Bobby Lee's changed his tune these days, no? Because he had that podcast with Carlos Mencias, telling him to kind of admit it.
Yeah, well, before that he was having problems with Brandon Schaub and Brian Callen.
Oh, this guy.
The whole
Yeah.
what's that? There's a website where people talk shit about all kinds of stuff. I forgot what it's
Reddit?
called. Yeah, Reddit.
Reddit.
They said that there's a subculture on Reddit about Brandon Schaub. Everybody's just talking shit about him. And they're saying that Bobby Lee's Tiger Belly was sending out fucking shit talks or whatever. So he called him up and told him, like, what the fuck, dude? And Brian Callen fucking, like, kind of threatened him. So Bobby Lee's not a confrontational guy.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, what the hell? So then, like, he got pissed. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of all this shit. I didn't do nothing to even have Brandon Schaub on the show. And he kept saying, show me the evidence. He goes, oh, they're sending it to my phone right now. But he never showed him shit. Never showed him anything. So after that, he's like, you know what? I'm done being the guy that everybody kicks around. Because I'm going to start standing up for myself. So that's why he's, like, different now.
Yeah.
And he says, like, his agent will call him, too. And he was like, just look at it and kind of ignore it. And he'll be like, hey, I have a gift for you. And he's like, whatever. And then he finally answers. He goes, what? He goes, hey, man, do you want to do this? Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, sign it up. He goes, why didn't you answer it? He goes, I didn't want to.
Bobby Lee's a creep, bro.
Nice.
Now this show on Netflix, it has Shane Gillis,
Uh-huh.
but it's pretty funny. It kind of reminds me of The Office, like the way it's filmed,
Tires, huh?
but it's like at a mechanic shop. So
Is that
imagine
the
The
one he's
Office.
getting a lot of grief for because he says a lot of bad shit in it?
Oh,
There's a lot of talk on the internet about
like
it.
talking about girls and stuff, women.
Yeah, like the way he's like chauvinistic.
Well, they have like a bikini car wash and stuff, so like stuff like that. But
Mike
if
Hammer
you see it, catch it. It's pretty. It looks like The Office, but at a tire shop.
First
mechanic
season?
shop.
One season.
Yeah, it came out like maybe a month ago or a couple months ago.
Well, real quick, back to Bobby Lee. You know I met that dude, right?
No way.
Me and Danny, we're at what was the club on the corner of Arroyo Parkway in Colorado?
Via Sorizo.
No.
No, it was at
McMurphy's?
McGillicuddy's?
Oh,
No.
McGillicuddy.
Was it?
It changed it.
Ixtapa?
Yeah, but before it was Ixtapa.
No, it
Who's McGillicuddy's? And then
no,
there
no,
was something
no,
on-
Was it McMurphy's or McGillicuddy's?
McMurphy's was on the little
No,
side street.
McMurphy's on the side street.
Fair Oaks.
It was next to
Okay.
Was it
Dominicals.
not McGillicuddy's?
Was it? Well, whatever the
They
hell it
changed
was,
names.
we were there. And it just happened to be the night that
I think I
Desiree
remember.
sent me a message for you.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
remember that.
That club, we were walking out, and there's a bus stop there and a pole. And we're walking out, and I just see some Asian dude hanging on the pole, like playing around. And I look at him, and I go, oh shit, that's Bobby Lee. And Danny's like, oh shit. I go, what's up, Bobby Lee? And I'm fucked up. I go, what's up? He goes, hey, how's it going, man? I got all kind of scared. I go, what's up, bro? Big fan. He goes, oh, thank you. And I walk away, and I go, why the fuck's he scared? He goes, well, look how fucking big you are. Yeah, and then he goes, then you're drunk. I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Well, remember we met Rob Schneider one
On my
time?
birthday party?
The Zen Room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
dude.
dude bought me a beer.
Yeah. Crazy.
Zen room.
Yeah,
he-
dude.
Like for your birthday?
For my
You said it was
birthday,
and they bought a
Yeah.
drink?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember seeing Rob Schneider.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
he was
tore up. They acted stupid.
Dude.
You know he's Filipino?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My wife.
Schneider?
Yeah, my wife's family they talk about
No way.
like half or something. I don't know.
He's,
Oh, yeah, he's got to be half. He doesn't look full.
Well,
He
so
wa-
that's why they did that crack in Grown Ups about him looking like a Filipino Fonzie.
Yeah.
Oh.
He walked in, and we were in that side room. Remember the room off to the side
Yeah.
on the right? And I was there with Nicole, Manuel, and his friend Aaron, and somebody else. And they're like, oh shit, look, there's Rob Schneider. I go, oh, good, he got my email. And then when I went up to the bar, he was like right there. And he turned, I go, hey man, big fan, bro. And he goes, oh, thank you. He goes, what are you doing here? You come here a lot? And I go, today's my birthday. He goes, what are you drinking? I go, Hennessy on the rocks. He goes, get him this drink. I'm like, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, he was a cool dude, man. It's
Yeah,
like
is he short?
Really, really approachable.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's short.
Nobody,
You know-
there were a lot of people bothering him?
Nah, he was like mingling,
Nah.
just talking,
Yeah.
walking around like freely. Like everybody's like, oh shit, like behind his back, but he feels cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was real cool.
You guys know that show Tim and Eric or something?
No.
I don't either, but like 'cause some guys.
Tim
But
and Eric.
but this guy with the beard. You guys know that guy?
Oh, one of those guys. One of those shows.
Well, no, I saw him. I bumped into him at Falero's one time.
Is that the picture that you took with the right
But no, but like when we saw
Why
him
you
at
let him
Falero's, like
hug you
my
from
my
behind,
wife,
dude?
my
Why would
wife
you let a
was.
stranger? I don't care if he's famous. He's a stranger to you.
My wife was like super. I guess Eric Warheim.
Why are you always a small spoon in pictures?
Hey,
But my wife and them were.
hey,
like,
when are you
super
gonna be the
excited.
big spoon? Huh?
My wife was super excited because they grew up watching him on whatever show like he was on.
Also, she didn't mind the picture.
It's like her era, but like
He's
I didn't know
she
he
told
was.
me to take
but-
it.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then that little Indian guy from what is the junior college show? Kind of.
the old man or the young guy?
Yeah, I mean
The old man from 40 Year Virgin?
No. It's like a show about like a junior college. What was it
Is
called?
it
My sister loved
Harold
it.
and Kumar?
That's not junior college, bro.
No, it had that guy. Who was that guy? Who
Oh,
used
I
to
don't
do
know
like
junior college.
What did it come out on?
regular like Channel 4,
Oh, man,
NBC.
I haven't watched Channel 4 since I was a kid, man.
Oh.
The only thing I watch on Channel 4 is fucking Law and Order SVU.
Oh, what is okay? There's the Office and
I
then
watch
the
football.
Parks and Recreation and another show.
Oh, is
Like
it the one
community
that
college.
the girl that's an Indian?
No, it's a guy, but we bumped into him in Highland Park. I forgot his name. He's a famous.
Are you thinking
Danny?
about the girl that said sounds like Dolores?
Yeah.
That Mindy chick.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Danny told you over the weekend. He said he saw Exhibit at a gas station in Chatsworth.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he was pumping gas next to him or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I text you guys saying that my cousin and his friend were joining the liquor crew because they were throwing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then he says, yeah, it's funny you say that because I text Rick that I saw Exhibit pumping gas next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the liquor crew kind of night.
So what the hell were they trying to prove, or
It was
what were they doing?
it was Frankie's baby's first birthday.
Okay.
So he was drinking beer all day. And then his one of their friends from school, or the administrator from school, has made friends with them. So she comes to a lot of their parties. So her boyfriend brought a karaoke machine out, so they're doing karaoke, and he sang that Chris Stapleton song,
Tennessee whiskey.
that one. So he's like, "Where's the whiskey at?" So my cousin brought out the bottle of Jack, and it was like a little more than half. And then when I seen it, it was like 2 fingers on the bottom. So I don't know how much they drank, but his friend was like,
Tennessee whiskey's good.
the song?
No, the drink, the whiskey.
Jack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Jack Daniels?
song- you're talking about the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Jack Daniels.
I thought I missed it. I totally missed it. I thought
Hey.
you actually brought out Tennessee
That was
whiskey.
Dog's favorite drink. You don't leave Jack.
He had
anywhere,
that shit. He had it on Friday.
Oh, Gentleman Jack is good.
No, but you don't leave Jack behind.
Yeah, he had that
Remember-
on Friday because
remember
we went
Gotham
out
City?
on Friday night.
I don't think Dog
Yeah.
has much of a sophisticated palate there. So.
This guy Daniel
Sorry, dogs.
Putty from Community. This is the guy. I don't know if you guys know him,
No, man, he's a nobody.
but this I bumped into him in Highland Park.
Community is about a junior college.
Yeah, I guess Community College. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Got me.
he's a nobody. Nobody.
Nothing.
So have you been watching any movies, G? TV shows?
Nah, I've been re-watching TV shows. Like I rewatched Yellowstone again because it's coming out in November.
Oh, is it coming out this November? I haven't
I
heard
thought
nothing.
it already
Yeah.
came out.
No,
What
the-
were you
The
guys
final
talking about?
season.
The new season
November.
comes out November 10th or something like that.
How
Is
many
it from the
seasons?
beginning or just the last
How many
season?
seasons?
From
Five.
the beginning all the way.
Five.
They're in the 5th right now.
Yeah, it's like they only did 8 episodes of the last season, so they're gonna do the rest of it, and then it's gonna be season 6.
On what platform is it on?
Paramount. Oh, actually,
Paramount.
it's on. Comes out on Paramount Network.
But that's when the new ones come out.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. And if you want to stream it, I think it's on Peacock or some
Yeah,
stupid
Paramount.
shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what stupid
Hey,
deal they did.
did you ever like Game of Thrones?
I did
All of it? All the way
Yeah.
to the end?
all the way to the end. Well, the last season, everybody talked shit about it, but I think it was because they crammed everything into the little bit of episodes they had. If they would have had 2 more episodes, it would have been great.
I think it's just
I'm
because they're off
very-
the books. Like the books had ran out. And
Yeah.
the guy's still writing. I don't know if he ever finished them, but he was still writing them at the time.
No, well, they I think Karen read all the books, and they said that they went off the books seasons ago.
Well, because they ran out. I mean, they had finished. The guy was still writing them.
So they went off book, but that last season, if they would have had 2 more episodes to drag some of it out, I think it would have been better. But they crammed everything into the last 2
They
episodes.
drugged the shit out of that show.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
Four
they-
seasons.
I'm on-
dude.
once the
I'm
books
on-
ran out, they didn't know what to do, and they're just like.
I
dragging it
watched
out.
the first season, And I told Eric, I'm out. I'm done. I can't watch it no more. And then he told me about a certain episode, and I watched that episode, The Red Wedding.
Yeah.
I watched that episode,
I just finished watching that.
and I started watching it again. And then I'm like, I can't stand Joffrey.
Yeah.
So as soon as he died, I started
There's
watching
so
it
many.
again.
There's so many people
was
I
pretty
hate
good.
in that damn show.
I can't believe they killed Miggy in the first season.
I know.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off, dude. That everybody, all my favorite characters died within
So-
2 seasons.
I'm finished. I'm done with season 3. And that's where I'm at. And that's that kind of last episode was they killed Lady Stark and the firstborn son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Robert
So it's just
Stark.
like I know you guys have been saying that they kill all the main characters. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, where is this going, dude?
Yeah, it's all about the Lannisters.
Yeah. So that's what's interesting is I want to see.
You see, but that's what's pretty crazy too, because watching House of Dragons,
Yeah.
you hear all these names. You hear like Lannisters and
The houses.
Baratheons and
So
Starks
how did
and
they
everything.
become into power?
and
right?
those are all from Game of Thrones.
yeah.
So they were already like
so I
empowered.
think they
No,
got-
well, it comes from the
that's what, but
it comes
no,
from their past.
that's
They
what
have,
I'm saying.
they have
That's
to
their
tell.
lineage.
They have
Yeah.
to tell that middle story, right? Because
it-
it doesn't show.
I mean, well,
why
they tell it in the
Lannisters
show.
Or
They don't
the
show
House
it.
of Dragons takes place years before.
it's
the-
100 and
whatchamacallit,
yeah.
I think it said 170 something years.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I've talked to these guys before, like kind of a little off on a tangent, but like 1886 and 1923 is like you hear all these names and everything, and it's like you wonder how they tie into Yellowstone. You know, it's like you want to see who's who. It's like you want to see Kevin Costner. You know, you want to see his character when he was a kid and how he tied in and.
Well, the brother
And
from
kinda
Africa.
everything, you know, it's
the
like
brother
The
from
next one's
Africa.
going to
Yeah.
be what, 44?
I don't know.
Yes, 1944 is the new one that's going to come out.
You see, but that's the same way I'm watching like House of Dragons.
Yeah.
It's like because I'm wondering like all these names. You know, it's like you hear all these names. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Spencer,
You know,
that's
it's
the one
like-
I'm thinking. Like, when
it's-
Spencer, like,
it's
how is he going
crazy.
to be involved in?
Well, he's going to come back, and he's probably like mid-season.
Because we were all
Is
waiting
it-
for him to come, and then he comes at the very end, like end when it was all like.
Yeah, and then he's
done.
still in France or wherever
Yeah.
they're at there.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a while. Cause back then, it was like
with the boat
a
rides.
couple weeks, 3 weeks to get over there.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
they're doing 1944.
I think that's the next one that's going to come
So
out.
are those the same?
No. The second part of 1923, and then the new one's going to be 1944.
What about the that ranch, the triple or something? What's the
That's going to be another show. The 4 6s.
4-6? That's the one.
Is it all
3
tied in?
6s or 4-6s? 4-6.
That's all going to be in the same.
But that's
little
after Yellowstone,
world
right?
with
It's the Yellowstone universe or
Yeah.
whatever.
Because you haven't watched any of the Yellowstones,
No,
right?
I haven't watched
Okay.
it.
that. You should
But-
watch. That's
but-
the show you should watch.
But is everyone connected? Is the same
Yeah.
people? Or
You see, well, that's what I'm
everyone's
saying. Yeah.
telling different
1886 and
Generations.
1923 are the generations that started it all.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the people that are making the shows are they
Yeah.
all the
Oh
same?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same
Taylor
creator.
Yellowstone.
That
Taylor
that
Sheridan.
dude
Okay.
from Sons of Anarchy, that Tyler
cop,
Sheridan or
The
whatever.
cop, the one that's going to take over for the old man.
He's,
Sons
in-
of Anarchy.
he's
Yeah.
the writer and creator.
He's the writer.
Yeah,
he's,
he's
the
the
one
writer
that
and
created all this.
I can't remember.
He's the one that will tell them like, "Oh, what's the name's in your pocket?" But I'm not going to be in your pocket. Like I'm going to fucking
That bald guy, the sheriff, Dominguez.
No, the younger guy, his under.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's
okay.
the,
he's
that's
writing.
the writer. Yeah,
So
Okay.
that dude's Tyler
So
Sheridan.
he's writing all these
Yeah.
that guy.
connecting stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, okay,
making
okay.
the whole
Yeah.
story.
So this
Yeah,
guy,
See, he
Okay.
has all the Yellowstones, the past ones, and the new one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He has Mayor of Kingstown.
Hmm.
He has Tulsa King.
Well, Tulsa King too.
Tulsa-
have you
Have you
watched
seen
Tulsa
that?
King?
No, I
That's
gotta-
good.
Dude.
I seen
Yeah.
it.
You gotta watch that one.
My wife
Yeah.
loved that one.
The season 2's coming out in next month. Or the
Oh,
month
really?
after, in September, I think.
Oh, okay, we're
Dude.
excited about
Yeah,
that.
And
that's,
they're all this guy?
everybody's
Yeah,
telling me that
he's right-
show's good,
dude.
dude.
Tulsa King's with Sly Stallone, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
He plays a mobster that went to prison for 20 years,
Yeah.
and he comes out and he goes back thinking he's gonna, get his due.
At a
Yeah.
dispensary,
And they send him to Tulsa. Like you send
they
him
want
to
him out of
fucking
like
exile.
yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, all right. He goes, I'm gonna go earn. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
He takes over.
And he
Oh,
takes
man.
over everything. It's a good show, dude. Really good show.
And then
Alright.
I seen this one, high water or something. This one, it's pretty good.
Yeah, he did that one too.
Hi, watch.
And he was a writer on what's it
Damn.
called?
So he's
So when
Sicario?
he did this, he
Sicario?
was he was an actor.
writing talent. Huh?
He was
Yeah,
just
he-
an actor, and then he started writing like after the show.
He wrote on Sicario too. I think he was one of the writers.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Damn.
He said, "Forget acting. He's gonna write." Huh?
Well, he still acts on Yellowstone.
Oh yeah,
he
he'll
came out in
be-
1886. He hasn't come
Well,
out in
he's on that
1923.
4 6s ranch, huh?
Huh?
He's one of
The drivers.
He's the one that took Jimmy to the 4-6s.
Like he works for like the horse show.
He's the one that
makes them
yeah,
dance.
the horse-
and all
yeah,
that
that
stuff.
works the horses.
Where
Yeah,
they
That's
do
what I
the
remember.
breaks.
But he was in 1886 too.
He had like a big beard. Like he rescued him at some
Yeah.
fight, right?
When the Indians are chasing him, he comes and he starts to kill people.
Yeah,
He has a big old beard on him.
But
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So he puts himself in the episodes. He's a pretty good actor.
he doesn't. Well, him and they don't get along with Costner.
Yeah, that was him in 1886.
I think Costner.
Oh man,
He's already gone. He left the show.
Yeah, but
Costner?
I think
He
because they
quit
kind of
the
make
show?
him kind of turn bad. I think Costner always wants to be a good guy. That's my theory.
Yeah, the whole season he's been kind of like the. Dude,
Okay,
when they dumped the
so you guys don't spoil it for me. Is it something with
All
the
right, all right,
character?
we gotta
Something
stop
that
him.
happened
Yeah.
with the character, or
No,
he just didn't want to do it
This-
no more?
No, he
No, I think it's them personally.
yeah he because
It was like a personal conflict
You seen
between
Costner
them.
did
Yeah.
that movie Horizon, right? A
Yeah, I
western that
haven't
he
watched
did.
it yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he says he likes to have it where, okay, we're gonna do the show at this time. It's gonna be this month. Then he wants to work because he says the last couple seasons they were like long seasons, so he just did that the whole year. But he wanted to start doing movies again, so he had this passion project, and he wanted to do this. And they're like, "Well, we need you to come here." And he goes, "Well, I can't do it. I can't be in two places at once." So that's where the conflict started,
Oh, okay.
supposedly. And then he was so happy about the first episode coming out, so he's like, "Oh yeah, part 2 is going to come out in August," but it flopped at the box office. Horizon, so
Yeah, it didn't do well.
So they pulled part 2.
For next year or something like that.
No, what I'm hearing now is part 1's going to go on to HBO Max or whatever it is, and they're going to put part 2 on there.
Wait,
right-
they released it in theaters already?
yeah,
Oh, part 1 came out
part 1
like in
came out in
June.
theaters already,
When?
Like
like
June
a month
18th.
ago. Yeah,
But
and it flopped.
It's probably
I got an
No,
email like
I thought it was still gonna have to come out.
No, it came out already.
it's probably on the Fire Stick, man.
no,
Oh, wow.
it came
You're
out,
in the Fire Stick.
but then because it didn't do well, like they're delaying the second one because
It made
they want more people to see
it.
it.
Cost $100 million to make, and
Yeah.
it made like $23 million the first weekend or whatever it was. And it
Oh,
was,
wow.
like, horrible.
Because I got an email that you can
Well,
rent it
that's
or buy it
disappointing.
already.
Yeah.
I got an email you can rent it or buy it.
So they want to put it on HBO Max. They're going to put part 2 on there
Straight.
November 10th.
Oh, part 2's coming out. Oh.
So they want to do it when
Yeah, they wanna
Yellowstone
compete
comes
with
out.
Yellowstone.
So they want to have it to where like the buzz would be like, oh, he's going
Yeah.
to be on here. And
And part
See
1's
what
going to be on HBO Max too?
I mean, and I was kind of afraid of that because his version of Wyatt Earp
it sucked. Yeah.
yeah.
He can't make westerns, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Well, I mean, Dancing with Wolves.
Well, it's not really a western.
That's not really.
Oh,
it's
we
not
lost.
really
We
a
lost.
western.
But
G's
I mean,
camera. Like the battery was in charge.
Oh.
We lost. We lost.
Well,
the
I'm
camera.
still here.
That was
I'm
my
still
fault. I didn't know that.
Well, we'd like to thank G for showing up and
We didn't, the camera was in
being
charge.
part
I
of the
didn't know it
interview
was running.
process.
Let me see.
I didn't know I was going to die mid-episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right there.
I didn't have
Hey, how
the.
do I zoom out right here?
Well, I'll just put it on the thing.
Zoom that thing out. We got coverage here. There we go. Right there. That's better. I'll just stay on shoulder like
Well,
this.
yeah.
since we're on the topic of westerns, you're the one that sent me that thing on Doc Holliday saying I'm your Huckleberry, and
Huckleberry.
the whole explanation of the Huckleberry. Did you go back and listen to it?
Yeah.
He clearly
Yeah,
says
he did that.
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
Yeah,
Well, we
Miggy
watched
told
it.
me.
yeah.
It's-
I told these guys the other
It's
last
supposed
episode.
to be
I
a
think.
pallbearer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Miggy showed me that.
Mind blowing,
Yeah, I
dude.
told him
Yeah.
that.
We saw these different.
And now
clips.
it's so clear.
It's like I went back and I hear it. And I'm like,
It's
dude,
so
it's like
clear
he
now.
clearly says Huckleberry.
Hey, but you know what? There's even people that made T-shirts that say Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Well, all
because
the YouTube
everybody thinks
videos-
it's Huckleberry.
Yeah.
It sounds like Huckleberry, but
Yeah.
now that we know the
Well, the
what that
YouTube
Yeah.
videos
phrase
say
meant,
Huckleberry.
Yeah.
and then we
now
play
it makes
something.
sense and
Yeah.
it sounds like it's like
Yeah.
Huckleberry. Like, okay.
That's what
And,
I'm
and
saying.
it makes sense because he's like, I'll kill you. That's like saying, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'll send you to your grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Huckleberry was like, oh, okay, maybe that's the same back then.
Well, I mean, that was the thing. It's like
Yeah.
you kind of like I'm a Huckleberry. It's like, well, what the hell does that mean? But Huckleberry, that
It makes more sense. And
yeah,
it makes
dude.
better sense. Like, I'm going to send you to your grave.
That's
yeah.
cold blooded, dude. That's some Doc Holliday shit right there.
Yep.
That makes that line even harder.
Okay,
Yeah,
since
dude.
we're on the topic, I seen a video on YouTube where it's a dude talks about old movies and they want to bring back.
Uh-huh.
There's talk, which I don't even know why, that they want to revisit the Tombstone. They want to redo it with different actors.
Oh, hell no.
And he goes, if they do it, he goes, who do you think would be Doc Holliday? And I go, nobody. Nobody could do it better than
Nope.
fucking Val
Nope.
Kilmer.
Nope.
That's it. They
Nope.
shouldn't even touch it.
Nope. Sorry. Nope.
They shouldn't even touch it.
No, that movie's not to be touched.
Yeah, that's sacred right there.
But if
Same
someone
thing.
did it, I would want this guy Taylor Sheridan to do it. But
To
I
write
mean,
it?
not to be the article, but like to make.
Oh,
the
to
movie.
write it.
Yeah, or make the movie, not the yeah.
Yeah.
But they can't. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but the actors, that's the one character on there. I mean, you can replace a lot of people on that, but you can't replace.
What about
Yeah.
Wyatt Earp? Or you can't
Not the
replace.
four.
fucking-
Yeah, not the four main
Yeah,
guys.
I'm saying you can replace. a lot of
Rick's
characters.
a big right now, a big Ryan Gosling fan. You think he could do it?
I'm a Ryan Gosling fan too.
Uncle
He's fucking badass.
Hey, did
Have you
you?
seen Fall Guy?
Yeah, that's how I
Was
was
it
telling-
talk about you?
Yeah,
Loving it
Was
right
it
now?
that?
Rick wanted us to watch it.
Yeah,
it's a good
because it's
movie.
on the
I
Fire
haven't seen
Stick,
it.
and Vanessa put it on. Dude, I was like, and I didn't
Do
realize.
you remember
I didn't realize.
anything of the show, like the premise of the show?
Yeah. He
I
was
just-
a stuntman.
Okay,
just-
I
and
know,
just
I
going-
get that, but what? Every episode was just him doing stunts.
Was he fighting
No,
crime?
he
or
was.
gonna-
It was like like fighting crime. It was like almost
Is
like
it-
like a Magnum PI type.
Okay,
guy.
well
yeah.
that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. It's
Yeah.
like how the hell did he fight himself fighting crime
Yeah, he was like a.
if he's a stuntman?
The people around him, that chick and other dude, they were all like kind of like in that.
They were
that
caught up
thing.
in Hollywood scandals, man. Just what it was. What are you
So
talking about?
I was looking it up, and I guess like some people died on the set. That's why they canceled the show. Like
the TV show.
yeah, that two
I don't
people
know.
like
The
because
stunts?
they would do stunts, and then like two people passed.
I don't know, because that movie,
I
dude,
told-
or that show, the only thing I remember was he had a badass truck,
yeah,
and I loved that truck, dude, that he had.
yeah.
That's the only thing I remember of that
it's
show.
Like, they brought it back, and it's almost identical.
Yeah.
Well, it is identical. Probably the replica of that old truck.
Yeah,
Badass truck.
the brown Chevy.
But it's just I told him it was kind of funny. Would you say it's like
This is the truck I remember.
would you say
Yeah.
it's like a corny funny? Because of the way
I'm not into corny. That's why like
It's like an
No.
ironic funny. It's like
Yeah.
an ironic funny.
you know like
He's
like
not. You're
Deadpool.
not trying to be funny, but the shit that he says is funny.
Like I'm not a big Deadpool fan. Like it's too much. Like too corny for me. I know a lot of people love it. Like
It's a
all
good
the-
movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I
it's too
think,
corny for me. All the talking.
You know when I
Ryan
became.
Reynolds probably.
You know when I became a Ryan Gosling fan, The Nice Guys,
Oh yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Him
remember
and
that
Russell
movie.
Crowe?
Yeah,
Oh, I did see
But
that.
it was
because
not only that,
that's
but
kind
it
of
was the
like the same humor, no?
yeah.
Like, kind of
it
the
was
way he's
the
acting?
the shit that they did after, where they were like kind of breaking up their buddy thing, and they
Yeah.
did videos where like they did like a videos where they had a therapist come and he goes, what's up with the what's up, girl? He goes, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. He goes,
Yeah.
it wasn't me.
It's kind of like he's a goofball, man.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I mean, and then the being that it's all a stunt thing, like
Yeah.
like the action, it's a
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
badass movie.
Check it out.
Well, I want to ask G about the mayor of
Kingstown.
King. Is it?
I only saw the first season. I couldn't get into it.
Who's in that? Who's
Well, so you didn't like? I thought you liked it,
From the Avengers, that
Yeah,
dude Hawkeye with
Hawkeye.
the arrows.
Yeah.
but he wrote
Oh,
that. It's
yeah.
another Taylor
Taylor Sheridan.
Sheridan.
so it wasn't good.
My aunt loved that show. She watched every episode.
How many seasons?
Two, I think.
I think the third season just started.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they pushed it back because of his accident.
Because he got
yeah.
get messed up. Huh?
Yeah.
But that accent was crazy.
But the first season, I watched. I don't even know if I watched the whole season, but I watched a lot of them. And it just, when you watch something and it doesn't grab you,
Yeah,
that was that for me. I just couldn't get
Okay,
into it.
was it because there wasn't a character that captured you?
No, it was just like the storyline. It was weird to me. Like the whole premise is that they run this town, and they run the prisons, and they run the gangs, and they do this and that.
Yeah.
So they're like, in a way, that he's kind of crooked, but he makes it to where the city can run perfectly fine.
I find it when I'm seeing a show, if there's not characters that kind of like draw me in or that I like, or the story could be like
yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
But if I don't like a character or a character doesn't draw me in, I won't watch it.
My rule of thumb is I give it. Everybody says give it 3 episodes, but I give it 4 just to make sure.
I don't know this guy's name, but I like.
And
his
after
stuff.
4 episodes, if I'm not caught yet,
No,
I'm done.
With me,
Wait a minute.
With me, it's really simple. If I stay awake to the episode, you got me. No, I'm serious. It's because I need that stimulation. I need that mental stimulation.
Yeah.
So I need like my brain to be working. Like, what's going on here? You know, is this gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? Is this gonna? You know, if it's just like explosions and killing and blah blah blah. You know, like just dumb
Too Fast, Too
action.
Furious.
Because there's two shows that I've
then
watched.
I'll fall asleep.
There's two shows that I watched in the past that got me. One of them got me in the first 10 minutes, and the other one got me in the first episode. The one that got me in the first episode was Sons of Anarchy, the first season, the first run.
Yeah.
And the one that got me in the first 10 minutes was the show with what the fuck's the name? Justified.
Oh, I haven't seen Justified yet.
Justified. The first 10 minutes of it, dude, you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
What did you think? Mayans, the final season. Did you like it?
It was good.
How many seasons Mayans have?
6.
So they're done.
Yeah.
You
And
know
that's
what?
another one that they kind of rushed too.
I
had a
was watching
problem-
that show. My wife gave up on it because she said it was too much, but
Too much
I thought-
what?
like dying
Suck?
and stuff.
I think
killing
they
and
pushed
stuff.
easy.
Oh, too much violence.
Too fast.
too fast to
Yeah.
the role.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with Sons of Anarchy because of the acting. It was a lot of corny. Acting.
But I think 'cause it's a lot of authentic like bikers or authentic like gangsters. Like
Yeah,
they would
like,
pick up on the
like
street.
Happy was a real biker.
Right. I think that's
No, it was.
they're not wearing
It
actors.
was just the writing of like the one-liners. Like they were pretty stupid one-liners for me.
I mean,
The show for me was pretty good.
the thing is, I think I got like 3 or 4 episodes deep into it, and I haven't really gone back to it. So,
The
like,
story-
it kind of grabbed me for like a few episodes, but I'm not like, oh man, what happened? I gotta go back and watch the rest of
But
it.
you know what grabs me
You know,
is
so-
is like the location because it's the valley and like I know the area, like I recognize the areas. And I'm
Well,
like, oh,
a lot
that's
of it
San
was
Fernando.
filmed
That's
in the Valley, Santa Clarita, and
Yeah.
a little bit in acting.
That was like that movie for me. The
Like-
damn-
When I go home on Soledad, where his dad died, where they had the writing, like I passed by that a lot.
And then Mayans was like in like TJ is like a town like nearby right there, right?
actual.
Uh, They just did the showing of it, but a lot of it was done in the Valley too.
Or
Same areas, because Sheridan likes
because like
areas
the
over
clubhouse, I could like take you where it's at, right? Because they still had the at the time they still had the
there.
like
The Tyler Morrow, yeah.
on the well, it had like the
was in
suns
North
on
Hollywood,
the roof.
no?
The suns on the roof. Yeah, like North Hollywood. Like
You
over
finished watching it, Ronald?
Satakoy and Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I finished.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. Kind of the.
Are you gonna recommend it?
I'm waiting. They say that a third show's coming out. I'm waiting for
Third
Like,
show. I thought it was 6 seasons.
No, like a different. You know how there's Sons and
Oh,
the
a
Mayans,
different
and then
type.
like another show of that
another
universe.
spin-off.
Yeah, that I'm waiting. That I heard that the guy from the little bald guy from Sons, like he's working on it or I don't know what. But I know the creator, like they got mad at him or like he was abusing people or something like that.
But
They
that was
kicked
from
him off.
XS, but FX, but he couldn't go anywhere else and do it. But yeah, I've heard even Charlie Hunnam said that he's talking about his character might be coming back somehow.
I would like to see the story of the dad, like younger.
Well, they were supposed to do the first 9.
Yeah, that one, the original.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
what happened with that?
The original 9.
The,
original
what's the name
something.
got fired from FX.
Oh, so you never. But he has a story.
He,
Really,
he was working on it, and then now I guess he's just trying to ship it or shop it somewhere or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
They've talked about it for years, and then a lot
I
of
know
shit
they're
happened
talking
on
about
the
like a
Mayans.
Mayan
'Cause
spin-off.
I think the 3rd season of Mayans was the guy that he brought in. He did the rest of them, and he got fired, but he still got paid for shit.
Hey, what about that movie that's out right now? Something I think it's called like The Bike Riders or some shit.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
With the guy from the movie Elvis
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah. The dude from Elvis and what's his name? Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's in it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
heard it's doing good. I've been seeing good stuff
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
But that
wonder-
one, I got an email like you could rent or buy it already. It's also.
Yeah. That's what I want to try because of Hardy. I want to see
Yeah.
Hardy.
But you remember?
You know, Reedus is in it too, right?
Who?
Norman Reedus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Daryl.
he has
he's
a
gonna
big
come-
beard and some
He's
fucked
gonna
up
come
teeth
out
in
in
the
his Indian. He got it.
So Mayans,
Nah, he's
like,
using
built
somebody
some
else's
Indian
bike with a shift, like the suicide
Suicide
shifter,
Suicide
with
shifter.
a ducky on top.
Yeah.
so remember at the beginning of Mayans Easy, he had like some like photographic memory and all this. Remember they would like show highlights. Then they kind of went away from all that stuff, and like I
Yeah,
I thought his
because
story went off. Yeah,
It was a new writer. That's
that's
why.
why like they got away from that original thing, and then
Katie Seagal's husband
I
got
mean,
fired.
I'm not really. I don't think I'm gonna go back and watch it. But how long did last? How long did Angel last? Did he last
whole
all
season.
the whole season?
Everything.
Hey, would you guys
Yeah,
say?
he lasted the whole thing.
Would you guys say that?
He was the only Reyes that survived.
Oh yeah. Oh damn. So what's his name died? Huh?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Easy.
You guys just spoiled it.
Spoiler alert.
It's been off the air for like a year or 2 years. I don't know.
More like 3 years.
3
You guys
years.
spoiled it, bro. Hey, would you guys say that Star Wars is the first movie series to be made out of place, or what's the word
Like prequels and all that
yeah,
stuff?
or what's before Star Wars?
Probably
Because the
Star
writing-
Wars. No,
you
Star Wars
think-
in the late 70s. So I mean, that would be the only.
Yeah, I would say Back to the Future 2 is a prequel. No, 1, I mean, part 1. He goes back to the past.
Well, I mean,
No, but the
actual
storyline.
movie? Storyline?
Yeah, storyline.
Did
I
you-
mean,
this is the
because
story.
it's well known. You know, Lucas made it well known that he had all the episodes written. You know, but he
But he started.
started with 4
Okay, so that's
because he thought
that's what I mean.
Luke Skywalker was going to be the most relatable,
or likable character.
likable character, and the story would be easier to tell.
Okay, so
From
would they
4,
be the
5,
first?
6.
Would they be the first movie or story that's told out of place? What other movie?
I mean, right now that I think
Before
about
Star
it, yeah,
Wars.
I can't think of any other ones that.
George Lucas was the one that probably started it. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, because he did episode 1 in, what, 99 or 90? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling a story out of place.
Yeah,
Why? Because if he would have started with episode 1 back in the 70s, I don't think it would have been what it is now.
no.
Because
Like,
I
the
don't
time
think
that
anyone
the-
before that would have.
They wouldn't known what it was.
I mean, to even be writing that way, right?
No, but even if he would have just did that as the main movie, the Star Wars 1,
Uh-huh.
I don't think we get all the rest of Star Wars because I don't think, even
Oh.
back then, like Jar Jar Binks wouldn't have been anything. Everybody would have been pissed at that. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Nah, I
And
don't
the
think he would've-
storyline.
I
The
don't think
storyline
that-
is what it is because we know what happened already.
Well, to be fair, back then, I don't think his characters would have been the same as they were
Yeah.
with
I
the
don't-
tragedies that he made after.
Even with the characters, I think just the storyline, just the start
yeah,
of it.
I know.
I don't think it would have taken off because the reason it took off was because everybody loved the first 3 movies.
Well, yeah.
So now we're seeing how it all
Yeah,
began.
of course.
Yeah. But if he would have started with just that one,
Yeah.
they would have been like, what the fuck is this? Like, they wouldn't have known anything until way later. And like, no, that makes sense.
I mean, because really, when you look at it, episode 1, there's really no.
Conflict, the trades, or
Yeah, there's really like no conflict to be resolved at the end of the movie. You know, episode 1, you have the Death Star. You know, so the whole purpose of the movie is to destroy the Death Star before it starts destroying planets.
right.
They do that, mission accomplished. So then they move on to Empire, get deeper into the characters. You know, you find out.
Now, some people say
Vader
Empire is their
is-
favorite
you said-
one.
you said
People say it's
episode
the
one.
best.
Empire is my favorite one.
They
You
say
have to
it's
say
the-
episode.
Episode
4.
5.
Fine.
No, but you started off. You had
So it started off episode 4, New Hope.
Mhm.
to
you know,
destroy the Death
And they
Yeah.
they added that, right? It wasn't always called New Hope, was it?
It was always a New Hope.
Was it?
Yeah.
I trip out how they changed Darth Vader when he comes back on the last one.
Oh, I hate that, dude.
Yeah. I wanted that.
Oh, I hate that so much.
What, the red eyes and the black eye, or what was it?
No, in the
they do the
Jedi.
holograms of the dead people.
When
and
when
they show Anakin.
when
Oh, right,
Obi-Wan
right,
and Yoda
yeah.
come back,
They redid it. They
and
show,
then Anakin
Yeah.
shows up. It's
Christensen,
like,
right?
yeah,
That
dude.
guy.
Oh, I hate that so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, way to piss me off, dude. Let's get my blood pressure up, man.
they added that when they added like scenes
think your blood
with
pressure's
Han
always-
Solo and Jabba the Hutt and stuff, right?
Like
they
the
they
Hulk,
added
dude,
like
I'm
a whole
always mad.
a whole first scene where like Han Solo's making the deal with Jabba.
Smash.
Wow. I mean, I think they're the first ones.
Yeah, it has to be.
I mean, I can't really think of anybody else that would.
What other movie, right? That's told out of place.
Well, all those stupid Lord of the Ring ones, they're doing like all their.
Man.
Oh, no.
But those things weren't made back then.
Yeah.
No, I know, but back then, I mean, trilogies were rare.
Because if those books might have been written already, but for someone to say, "Oh, we're gonna start in the middle, to tell the story," then I have to go back and tell the beginning to mix it up.
I would have been
Like
the way I am
Tarantino.
now. I wouldn't have watched any of those movies.
Like the way Tarantino does a movie.
Have you guys seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies?
Man, I probably only got through like the first episode. The first.
So when that new,
I watched like maybe 20 minutes of the first episode. I'm like,
so when that Amazon show
I
came up,
suffered through the 3. Dude.
I watched all 3 for that Amazon show, and then I never got around to watch that Amazon show. So I just thought that.
I was with my friend Ben, and he's like, "You're gonna watch this," and he would put on the TV, and I'm watching it. And after 20 minutes, I'm like, "Yeah, I take this shit out. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I can't."
For the life of me, dude, I don't know how people got so into that shit.
What was the guy's name? The
Well,
director?
you gotta be into that type of
That
movie.
and
People
Harry
are
Potter.
fans
I
of that
haven't seen
guy.
any Harry
What's his name?
Potters
Look
either.
at like Vanessa loves Harry Potter because she likes all that.
That's
wizard,
another
like,
one. I
can't get
I don't know
into
they
it.
can get into it, dude.
It's just
I
too much.
watched
She even
that
likes the Fantastic Beast.
because when that Harry
one?
Potter movie came out, it
So that's
came
a
out like
prequel.
right after episode 1. And I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, dude, this is like a straight ripoff of episode 1, Phantom Menace. It's like they're, it's like you get this young kid, he's found to discover to have these powers. He doesn't know how to control. He doesn't know how to use. Then they have this one scene where they're racing. They're racing on the brooms or whatever, playing their game.
Yeah.
And this is the pod races. Where Anakin's in. It's like it's all these parallels and everything. Like, dude, like they straight ripped off Phantom Menace in this movie. It's like how does nobody else see that?
I never saw it.
It's like screw this.
But now that I know that Rick's lady likes Harry Potter, this dude's gonna show up one day with the cake and the cloak or whatever, and the wand.
Halloween.
Glasses.
They're going to be one Halloween.
He's gonna buy a kid's one like Jim Carrey and Yes Man. He's gonna be like, I couldn't buy another one.
Getting back to Sons, I found this. It says Kurt Sutter had planned 4 chapters of SOA Universe. Chapter 1, Sons of Anarchy. Chapter 2, Mayans. Chapter 3 of the first 9, and then Chapter 4, Sons, which is the guy's kids, yeah. But they stopped after. I guess he got fired. So
he had to do that. I think he's just scrap it.
because he did like
I don't know if the audience is there
like a
for
Kings and like a medieval time show, right? Or movie,
But
but it
following?
was
Following for all the Sons movies and the Mayans.
They're hooked on it.
well, that's like who did Lord of the Rings? Who's the big director or whatever? Because there's a following for that guy too.
Something Jackson.
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
Yeah, there's a big following for that guy too. He did. I don't know.
just because of the Lord of the Rings or what else?
I don't know. He
I
does.
only know his name because he was on Entourage.
They say that like he does these movies, but he can't edit them. Like he can never like cut stuff out, so he leaves everything in, and they're like super long.
Then you got a 4-hour movie.
Yeah, all those movies are like that.
Seriously, dude. Yeah. You sit through an hour and a half,
Yeah.
almost 2 hours of garbage to watch like 15 minutes of action
Dude,
at the end of the movie.
You're gonna offend a lot of people.
I don't care.
You're gonna offend a lot of people.
Do I look like someone that cares if I offend someone?
Why did your voice get high? I don't care.
Bring it, man. What is it? A bunch of nerds?
They got a bunch of nerds with wands, man.
That's all right.
You're gonna want to go up
I'm gonna
against
put a
that?
spell on you, dude.
I'm a Star Wars nerd with guns. So
Are you gonna
We'll see who wins.
Are you gonna make it next week, G?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna turn Miggy into the big toad like in fucking Weird Science.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nice.
The big toad.
As long as I get to shower with Kelly LeBrock, it's all
That's
good.
the next one we're gonna watch because we're watching like the Brat movies, the Brat Pack.
Oh, did you
That's the
see
next
that?
one.
That Brat documentary? Is
I
it out?
haven't seen it, but
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah, we've seen it like a
Yeah.
month ago.
I'm not talking out of my head. Well, I know, but I'm gonna say like, oh yeah, did you see the Brat documentary? And then you're like, it hasn't come out yet.
Well, no, it's been out.
Didn't
We've
you
been
watch
telling
it?
you to watch it.
Yeah. Huh?
Did you watch it?
No, I haven't.
Not me either. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
No, but I want to.
Well, what is it on Netflix?
Because we've
right?
been talking
On
about
Hulu.
it. but-
Hulu. I don't have Hulu.
Me and Miggy have been waiting to talk about it because it's not what I expected.
Oh, you're disappointed.
Just
be honest,
To watch
dude.
it, it's just different from not what I expected.
Well, You know what?
It wasn't like as big a bombshell
No, it was all
as
in
we were
news.
expecting it, like with it to happen. You know, it's like the biggest thing I found out about it. I mean, we might as well just talk about it because
You're probably never gonna watch it.
yeah.
I'll watch it, but go ahead.
And it's really not like no spoiler thing or anything.
Do you think it was the one guy or everybody?
the writer, no,
Oh, McCarthy,
or-
right?
no, the
right,
writer of
right.
the article.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, they blamed this writer for writing that article, making it seem that they were all like
Brats.
Spoiled brats.
spoiled brats, prima donnas, you know, and they
The
blame
actors.
yeah, and they blame this dude for, like, I guess giving him that reputation, and for them not getting a lot of roles like what they should have. You know, it's like, of course, some of the other ones overcame it and still
Became famous.
became
huge.
Yeah, Rob Lowe, everybody, yeah.
Rob Lowe, you know, Emilio Estevez.
Real quick, can you guys hear me chewing?
No. We didn't even hear Miggy's foot thing, huh? I didn't hear it, right? The buzzing. Oh, did you charge it?
With
Or you give
all-
it your compression? And your
Oh
feet?
yeah,
It works now or no?
yeah.
It was good, okay. Because I didn't hear it running on when I was editing.
I just had to be careful when I was putting it on because you put it on the wrong spot.
Oh, it'll
goes right on
be
the
on the
shin,
bone.
and
It'll
shit
be right on the
hurts,
bone. Yeah,
dude.
it'll be right on the bone.
Oh. Okay.
But anyways, so you know, this dude writes this article, you know, and he's just pretty much laying it out there, you know, talking about these dudes in the movies or whatever, and they blame him for giving him the actors
The
of that
label or
reputation, and like having no one else want to work with them because of how difficult they are.
Oh.
You know, and so, you know, the writer of the article, he says, it's like, well, that wasn't my intention, you know. It's like, but I'm not going to
I thought he was just
apologize.
comparing him to the Brat Pack and making him the Brat Pack.
No.
No? That's
No.
what I thought.
I think that was
So-
just like the title of the article or something. Or that was something that was put on.
Well, because when that article came out, I wasn't reading shit back then. I
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, I haven't looked up. I haven't read the article either, so I don't know what it says. But
Yeah.
I thought it was
So,
a compliment, like on the
you know,
like
so the
Rat
guy,
Pack.
the,
Yeah, that's
the-
what I thought too.
yeah, so the guy was, you know, he was just like writing pretty much, I guess, truthful things. You
Like
know,
they're young, they're
but
partying,
they all,
they're
they all
Hollywood.
got offended
But-
by it,
They're at the clubs and stuff.
you know, and
Some of them didn't make it. I mean,
Well, I know John Cryer didn't get a lot of shit because of that. He was associated with the Brat Pack, and they just kind of like pushed him to the side.
you see, and then that's the other question they asked too: who's in the Brat Pack?
yeah.
It's
Are-
like,
are
who
you
was
gonna-
it?
the
are you
main
gonna
ones, the
include-
main
was
ones
it-
that I would say are
Everybody in the Breakfast Club,
Yeah, basically,
but yet,
and Rob Lowe.
but yet in the episode in the show, this documentary, Anthony Michael Hall was hardly even ever mentioned.
Well, I wouldn't. I would say he was in it, but I don't. I guess not. Well, he only did that one movie with them, and then he did his other shit. I guess that's why.
You know, well, I mean, that one movie is a pretty big
but,
movie.
But they're talking about that movie. They're talking about something fire.
Shane Elmo's
Shane
Fire.
Elmo's
Shane
Fire.
Elmo's Fire.
I
Like,
thought
that
that's-
was the big one.
I
Yeah.
thought that started it, but that's the last movie.
That's like the main
Yeah.
one that everybody talks about. Saying
You know, but then that's the thing they go into is like, does it include Tom Cruise? Does it include
Oh yeah, they started bringing up everybody from the
yeah,
80s.
you know, so does it include Tom Cruise? Does it include you know, of course, Rob Lowe, you know,
They started bringing in the outsiders. Is
Emilio
it those
Estevez,
guys?
yeah,
Is
like
it-
a lot of guys that came on, the Outsiders. Does it include them?
Gino's favorite movie, Crybaby, with Johnny Depp.
What's Kevin Dillon's brother? Older name? What's the name?
Oh, Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon,
You know,
was
was
he
he
in it?
considered
Yeah.
one of them and
No.
everything? So it's
wouldn't
kind of.
consider him.
I mean, the disappointing thing to me is that the ones that were the most butthurt by the
John
article
Cusack?
were the ones that they couldn't get to come out in the doc.
Right.
So they
Judd
couldn't get a
Nelson.
hold of Judd Nelson, and they didn't have Molly Ringwald.
They all said no.
Well, how is Molly not in there?
she didn't want to be.
That's right. The dude, because they show this dude McCarthy
Yeah.
calling everybody, you know, and like people agreeing to it and everything, and
Well, Molly didn't want to be part of it.
he couldn't get a hold of her.
Oh.
It's like she wouldn't return
Well,
calls
she's
or
part of it.
I think she answered, but she said she didn't want to be a part, or
Yeah.
she'll call him back and never did, or something.
Oh,
like that.
that's fuck. up. Try not to curse during the podcast.
So it was a good watch.
Like, what?
I mean, it was a good watch. It was pretty crazy because John Cryer comes out in it. You know, it's like he has to, dude.
He was always adjacent to it.
Yeah, it's Ducky, man.
Yeah.
How could Ducky not be in there? How could he not be considered a?
What I didn't know, and I saw the previews, was him and Emilio having a beef.
Well, because the article was originally about Emilio Estevez. So, like, Emilio Estevez is just kind of, like, talking out of his ass. And then, like, he was mad. Like, how come you didn't stop it? Or why'd you allow this? Or, like McCarthy was really, like, butthurt about it. Like, really upset. Like emotionally, like, he carried all his baggage all these years. Like, he needed to, like, get it cleared up. But, because they say, like, Emilio was, like, the leader. And, like, he was all offended. Like, why were you the leader? This and that. And, like,
What's
he was
really
the most
crazy
famous
though,
at the
dude,
time.
is seeing how much Emilio Estevez looks like his dad now.
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's like
I used to
spitting
think it was
image,
Charlie
dude.
Sheen, but it's Emilio now.
You could
Looks
tell
like
they're
his
brothers,
dad.
but
Yeah,
No, yeah, he looks a lot like Martin.
he looked just like
It looked like I mean, I haven't seen that show on West Wing, but it looked like West Wing.
Hey, dude, did you get that thing I sent you about Young Guns 3?
I was about to say that right now.
You know that
Remember you asked me, I was like,
they're just
it
waiting
does-
for the people that own it to give it an okay.
give it a clearance.
Emilio already wrote the
Because-
freaking script.
Because wasn't it part of that if they didn't let him, he was gonna name it something else?
Yeah, he wants to do it. He already has Lou Diamond, I think Kiefer. No, Kiefer died on screen. Whoever didn't die on screen, they're bringing back.
Keith Taylor did die.
No,
yeah.
Hey, dude, he got shot.
Miggy had a controversy. He
Remember, he's
says,
like, let's finish the game. And he went out the thing and he got killed.
That's right.
That's when they arrested Emilio and he escaped. That's what led to the death.
Yeah.
now
Or
Miggy
so
thought
bad.
someone had died, and Ricky said he didn't. Who was that character? Remember, you were saying he died. And then,
In Young Guns.
Yeah.
Arkansas Bob. Arkansas.
He went to TJ and supposedly got murdered by the people in TJ.
no, one of the
Because that
main
was the
guys.
story,
Mexico.
right?
Me and Miggy said he died, but Ricky said he
Christian
didn't.
Slater's
Die.
character.
No. Who?
The Indian.
The Indian.
Chavez.
Emilio. I mean,
Chavez.
Chavez.
Chavez?
Yeah,
Oh,
Lou
yeah.
Diamond,
He died.
Yeah, he
right?
didn't die.
he didn't die.
No.
He got shot and he
He
walks
just-
away.
He
Right.
rides off with
Yeah,
the
he rides
horse.
off
with the-
Then the
And
spirit horse comes from.
Yeah, but they don't show his actual death. They just show that.
Yeah.
That's why he's coming back into the new
Bullshit.
movie. Yeah.
He says that you're done when the spirit horse comes for you. Go back and watch it.
This ain't the spirit world, asshole.
I don't
Fucking
care,
Hollywood.
dude. He said the spirit horse comes for you at
Hey.
the end.
Hey.
The spirit horse came for Chavez, Chavez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what they're
It's
saying is
gonna
he didn't
be-
actually. You didn't see him die like on screen where he's
gonna be
dead.
explained.
You just see him
Relax.
rode off on the horse, and then the spirit horse comes.
This is
But that was
yesterday.
the whole story, right? That
Yeah.
Billy the Kid was riding with, along with Arkansas
Dave Rudeball.
Dave Rudeball.
Dave Rudeball.
Yeah.
Arkansas Dave Rudeball.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be like
And then
Years later?
they had a
Yeah, they're gonna be the age now.
George French,
Oh yeah, Mr. French.
his Buckshot George,
Buckshot George. He goes, my name is something Henry William French.
Henry William
He goes,
French.
that's a good name too.
Yeah.
But yeah, supposedly it's gonna be what Lou Diamond says about it was they already have like the title. It's gonna say Young Guns, and then there's gonna be a bunch of shooting. It's gonna shoot down Young because they're old now.
it says here.
I'm gonna go in the theater, and as soon as Lou Diamond comes out, I'm gonna yell out, "Bullshit! The spirit horse came for him."
I've never heard this, but it says
I'm
here,
gonna walk out.
Young Guns often dubbed the Breakfast Club of Westerns. It's like, all right, like another guy trying to make a big label.
So G, I was telling these dudes, did you see that they made a sequel to Gladiator?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with Denzel Washington.
yeah. See, you guys didn't believe me.
Outside these
we didn't
guys,
say that we believe you.
outside
What are you
these
talking
guys,
about?
they did a Beverly Hills Cop 4. Okay, did you watch it?
Yeah, it's
What'd you think?
it's like a remake of the first one.
I didn't really
It was-
like it.
I liked it. I was
like it.
laughing.
I
Just tell me it was better than the third one, dude.
Oh, way better than the third one.
Yeah, because the third one was garbage.
Yeah, it was way better than that.
Yeah.
Disney
okay.
World.
In my
The
opinion, it was better than that one.
That was an amusement park, right?
Yeah,
It was
Oh, like Magic
Six
Mountain.
Flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it has a lot of the first one in this one.
Okay.
Kind of similarities to it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, dude, they were saying shit. I'm like fucking laughing. I'm like, oh hell yeah,
that's cool.
Fuck
I mean, at the beginning, like he's a fish out of water, but now he's not a fish out of water. He's been in Beverly
You
Hills all
know,
the time.
you know what's a trip? I saw on Instagram someone posted that that cop Taggart
Yeah.
when he
was a
made
wreck.
that movie. How old do you think he was when he made that movie?
35.
The first
40.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say early 40s.
36, dude.
I mean, you would think he was like a mid.
He looked older than
Mid-
shit,
yeah.
dude.
Yes, no, but you know what?
36.
Almost
I
older
saw an Instagram post where they showed people from the 70s,
Yeah,
like fucking all in the fountain and shit.
yeah.
They were all in their early 30s or mid 30s.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
fuck.
dude, a lot of the cast from Cocoon,
Well, yeah.
they were like in their 40s and
Yeah.
50s when they made
Yeah.
that movie, and they looked all old, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The son from Sanford and Son,
Yeah.
he was only like 26, and he looks like he's in his 30s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer, but I can't find it now. But you heard they're doing another Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
You saw it? You saw the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I heard about it.
I saw it, but
Think
it's
I
that
know.
Brian McBride.
No original
He's
ideas.
supposedly
man.
the son.
No original ideas.
Brian McBride is Dundee.
Who?
Brian McBride.
Yeah,
You mean Danny McBride?
or Danny McBride. Yeah, Brian McBride's a soccer player. He was a soccer player.
Daniel McBride's my boss, my ex-boss. What are you talking about?
Well, he's
Danny
the son.
McBride.
The cameo.
No, Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
Daniel
called
McBride. Danny
Dundee or
McBride.
something.
He's saying the wrong name because he's mad at him for
Danny McBride.
the show he made with him.
We'll play it after. I'm gonna look for it, but it's
Steve?
like Dundee.
Steve, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is it
Steve.
right here.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
Which one?
Where they show Kenny Powers coming out when he's in the Mexico League?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like Trump coming out?
Well, we got or over a limit, but I feel, dude. I mean, we don't talk politics, but we talk about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
assassination.
we have
We-
to.
like a quick 5 minutes, 10
Yeah.
minutes.
So, okay, let's set it up. This past week, Saturday, everybody has heard of it.
Yeah.
You know, they took a shot at Trump, tried to take him out. You know, and I think just solidified his position and made him stronger than ever.
What's popping into my head right now is who shot me, but you punks didn't finish.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. He's
You know,
got to
he's
get
got to
that.
get that thug life
tattoo.
tatted on his stomach, dude.
The Biggie
'cause-
said there's people with tattoos of that image. Like,
You see all the people on the internet trying to debunk it?
Yeah.
That it's staged?
Yeah.
someone died.
And me and Lano were talking
Two,
about
two
that.
people died, didn't they?
Me and, no, just
well, the
one.
killer and then
There's two people critical still, I think. But me and Lana were talking about that, dude. I'm like, whoa. It's like, I know you lefties are desperate, you know, and not to say I'm a right wing conspiracy theorist or anything. You know, we'll leave that for Vampiro and his Q&A or QAnon or
What was
Q
it?
whatever.
What was it?
Narcissist.
But
Narcissist with
yeah.
the eyes and all this.
But for people to be, I gotta be careful, dude, because it's a lot of people I know, and for them to think that something like this can be staged, it's like for them to believe so much what they see in movies and in TV. For them to think that someone can be so precise to just clip someone in the ear.
Oh yeah, while he's moving and talking.
Yes.
That's hard to do.
You can't do that.
I'll say him.
That's not. That's.
I read an
don't-
article saying that it wasn't even a bullet hit his ear; it was the prompter that broke.
That's
And-
what they
and-
said at first,
yeah.
but
No.
it was a
I
bullet.
saw a photo. You can see the bullet passing by.
Yeah, in the background, the little
It's like
smoke.
it's like a
You know,
it's like a
and
UFO
it's like bottom line, someone got killed. Someone died in the
And,
stands.
yeah, someone died, and that's
You
going to
know.
be your response. It was staged.
Yeah.
Like that's disrespectful.
Hey, where,
It is.
I
where
don't care.
was
I don't
he
care
at?
what.
Yeah.
What anybody thinks.
He
Someone
was in the
died.
back because I've been looking
and-
at the fans to see one get hit, but I
So
haven't seen it.
the man that died was protecting his family.
Yeah.
Totally.
And if you're gonna come out with that bullshit, because that
Exactly.
pissed me
He was
off.
a
Yeah.
volunteer firefighter. Or something,
Yeah,
right?
you're gonna come out
he
with
was
that
a
bullshit
firefighter.
saying that it was staged when someone died.
Yeah.
is disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
And whoever thinks that, you better check yourself because someone died.
Yeah.
Taking that shit lightly is bullshit.
It's
like that. That's where I draw the line.
it's like this isn't freaking Grandpa Joe tripping on the stairs or
Yeah.
not being able to finish a sentence or
Saying the wrong name.
sniffing some broad's hair or fondling some little girl or whatever, you know, it's like you can say that's all stage or that's all fake or that's all AI all you want, which it's not, because it comes out on your TV networks, it's on your coverage, it's your footage that it comes out on. I don't see it on, you know, Fox. I don't see it on Newsmax. I don't see it on any of our stations. I see it on CNN. I see it on MSNBC. I see it on all the major networks. You know, so that's all your guys' footage and coverage of this old man, not mine.
It's just,
and for these same people that can't even see what wrong this man did in his first 4 years as president. They can't tell you
that.
You ask them but wait. You ask them, what is it that he did so wrong in his first 4 years of presidency that you hate him so much? And all they can do is name call. They call him a Nazi. They call him a Hitler. They call him a racist. They call him all these names. But you can't tell me one thing that he did that proves anything of the names you call him.
But dude, if you're getting into discussions like that, that's their right to think that way.
It is.
Just like it's your right to think the way you think.
Yeah, it is. But
so it's up to you. Are you gonna tell someone what to believe, or are you just gonna say, well, I don't see it that way, but
give
I see
them
it
the
this
facts
way.
or
no,
what happened.
But that's my point.
And
It's
right away, like you're not gonna get into a discussion with Charles.
No.
Oh no.
So you can already gauge a person if
won't even get in
let's
the
hear
room
what
with
you're gonna
Charles.
say. Let's see you back up. If they can't back it up, then
Well,
why get riled up?
That's my point exactly. If you can't give me any points and all you can do is name call, then I know your opinion is like it's worthless because you have no idea what you're talking about. You're clueless when it comes to everything in the spectrum because all you do is just hear all this chatter on the internet, on the mainstream media, and you just regurgitate it like a parrot. That's all you do.
And for the record, he won't get in a room with Charles, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
See this picture
know,
right here?
so-
See how they circled it? That's like the bullet whizzing by. You see it? The bottom left?
It's just stupid, man. Like, okay, it's gonna be WWE where he's gonna blade and cut his ear.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that shit, dude.
But I don't know. We could cover it a lot more, but you know, it is what it is.
Prayers out to the guy, to the firefighter that lost his life at the
to his family, condolences. You know, and our prayers are with you. For the people that also got hurt in the stands, with you also. If you guys want to drop us a line and see what you think, feel free to drop it.
What's that phone number?
323-207-0012. Or hit us up on the gram.
There it is.
Thank Gino for showing up.
Peace out.
It's good having you here, brother.
He might be back next week.
Yeah,
We'll see how it is.
let's try to make this more regular. So
Yeah.
keep drifting, yo.
Later.
Peace.